Looks like I have a visitor at camp. Domino is one of our retired horses, and these retired horses are living their best life. Once they have gotten too old for the girls or injured, we just let them live out their life up here. But they've gotten very comfortable and like to come visit us in the kitchen. Mornings start early on the ranch. Brian's alarm usually goes off about 4:40. As soon as it's first light, he's off and running, checking things on the ranch and starting chores. It's always a balance to understand what the animal's needs are at that time. If they're not getting enough nutrition, if the grass isn't growing enough.
This is what we feed the cattle in our meat program. They get fed this for 6 months at least before they're harvested, alfalfa and steamed flake barley. We work closely with the cattle nutritionist to make sure they're developing as well as they possibly can be.
We finished our morning chore rounds and I'm gonna make breakfast for the crew. Everybody's been working hard and it's a sunny day, so sometimes it's nice to cook breakfast up here at camp and have everybody rendezvous here to figure out what the plan is for the rest of the day. This is one of my favorite recipes. It's baked eggs. It's really easy to put together in one pot and always a hit with the crowd. So we're gonna start with our merguez sausage that is absolutely delicious. And merguez sausage is a traditional lamb flavored sausage. It has a little bit of spice to it, a little bit of bite, but still a really mild, yummy flavor. If I'm not cooking it in a breakfast dish, I love to make it with pastas or sometimes on a good old pizza. We raise Navajo churro lamb here. We picked it because it's known as the chef's choice. So it's a really great flavored lamb that most of our customers, even if they didn't think they loved lamb, they love it when they try our lamb. The sausage is browning up nicely, and as soon as it's mostly browned, I'm gonna transfer it out of this pot and let it cool. Make sure to leave a little bit of that fat from the lamb in there because that is going to be delicious when we add our onions. And I'll just saute these onions for a minute to get them a little bit soft before I add my potatoes. I'm gonna add my potatoes. Mix these together and let these potatoes get a little bit soft as well. Hey girls, how's it going?
Good.
Making you some breakfast. Get all your chores done this morning? How are your horses?
Good.
All right, I think my potatoes are softening up. We're making baked eggs.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna add the red peppers, diced up nice and fine. You can also do slices of red pepper if you don't wanna dice them. And then I'm gonna add the garlic and a little salt and pepper or M5 spice rub, which is salt and pepper and a little extra rosemary, thyme, and red pepper flakes. I love this mix because it's really all you need. If anything starts to get dry, just add a little oil and that'll help coat your pan and cook everything nicely without burning any of these yummy little bits. But it's nice and fragrant now, smelling delicious already. I'm gonna add 2 cans of fire roasted diced tomatoes. These are my favorite kind of diced tomatoes. Combine this and add a little paprika. You wanna simmer this till it's nice and bubbly. And then we're gonna add back in all this delicious lamb merguez sausage. And this dish is very similar to a dish that I love called shakshuka. It just has a little bit of our own variation on it. We call it baked eggs, but a lot of people might know this dish as a shakshuka. So I'm gonna get all of this lamb nicely coated with the tomatoes, mixed in with the potatoes, the spices, the onion. Let it simmer for another minute. I'm gonna make a little well, a few wells in this dish, where I will drop some of these farm fresh eggs and let them cook. If you would like your eggs a little more done, then you wanna have a cover for this dish at the ready, because that'll cook the top of the eggs a little bit more. What goes better with baked eggs than homemade English muffins? These are so delicious and actually a lot easier than you would think. Homemade English muffins can sound a little intimidating, but it's not much different than making biscuits. I've got a nice hot pan here, and I'm gonna put a little bit of oil just to coat the pan. These English muffins rose overnight in cornmeal. I'm gonna flip them and get a little cornmeal on both sides. But you wanna fill as many as you can on the pan, and we're gonna brown them up on this pan before we put them in the oven to finish baking. Treat these guys gently so we don't deflate them, because those nooks and crannies inside are the best part. Then a couple minutes on the first side, and we're going to flip them kind of carefully. You want just a good little golden brown toasted on each side here. I've got a hot baking sheet in the oven with parchment, and I'm just gonna transfer these right to the baking sheet and let those bake in the oven at about 250 while I fry up the rest of my English muffins. While those English muffins are baking up, check out our baked eggs. These baked up so beautifully. I'm gonna add a little 5 Mary's spice rub to the top, add some farmer's cheese, little dollops, which will melt right in there. I'm gonna chop up some cilantro and scallions to add to the top. And these baked eggs are ready to feed some hungry farmhands. All right, we've got some homemade English muffins here and baked eggs with our lamb merguez sausage. Oh, it does. Look at that.
Oh, no way.
Isn't that good? Everybody fill your bellies. If anybody wants another one, we'll get on with the day.
What's his name?
Cruiser.
Cruiser.